Well, the world is coming apart at the seams. Those sneaky Russians are up to no good. The Duke and Duchess of Netflix, in their efforts to stay out of the public limelight, are permanently all over social media and the TV. The Harry, formerly known as Prince, his uncle's just given some American bird a shitload of money because he doesn't sweat and he can't remember her. Typical America, that is. Sod justice, let's go for money. But on the plus side, every single last COVID restriction that we had in England has now been lifted, and the principalities, I'm sure, won't be far behind. So we don't have to wear masks, we don't have to test, we don't have to isolate. We just get on with it now and use common sense, something that quite a few people seem to lack. And also on the plus side, I'm still fiddling and messing about and doing stuff and making videos for your entertainment. And I've done a thing. A couple of videos ago I was banging on about decluttering and moving indicators and all that kind of nice stuff. Well, I've done something that I'm not too sure is a good something. I've sort of cluttered it a bit. You might be able to see, and I'll pull over in a bit and we'll have a look. Can't really decide whether I like it or not, so what I need you all to do is mention things in the comments down below. Tell me what you reckon. Good, bad, indifferent. Okay, where are we? Back end of February. Dry but bloody cold. Yeah, there's an industrial estate up here that a lot of it will all be shut down for the weekend, so I'll pull up there and show you what I've got up to. And then I think after I've done that, I'll go and grab myself a coffee. Attempt to warm myself up a little bit. Yeah, it looks pretty quiet on here. This will be a quiet road up here. Let's go up this one. Right, I'm not going to be here for long. I'll try and get a bit more detail on my static camera for you as well, but let's just have a quick rundown of what I've been up to. So as you know, I decluttered the back end, tucked the indicators in, and it's got the Motone tail tidy on it. Now front end, there we go, look at that. I went to the vintage dirt bike show the other day, a couple of weeks ago, and that is an old, it's plastic, that's an old, new old stock plastic competition number plate. I cut that out of it. I got a bit of not cutlery, a bit of crockery, a plate that was the similar diameter to my headlight, laid it over that, traced a line around it, and cut that half moon out there so it would wrap around my headlight. Now I don't really think screens look good on this kind of bike. It's sort of built as an homage, as a tribute to the old desert sleds and things like that. I mean, it'd be bloody useless off-road nowadays, but it was built with that look in mind. So I figured a number plate at the front to hide all the clutter would possibly be the way to go, but I can't make my mind up. I don't hate it, I don't love it. So I'm going to stick with it for a bit, and you lot will all let me know whether it's good, bad or indifferent. Indicators, I've moved them again. Now if you look back again to one of my past videos, I did this on the CCM. I attached the underbar mirror, that's on the mirrors video, with these electrical cable clamps, industrial electrical cable clamps. Well, I've got a load of them because of the kind of thing I do for a living. So I've actually put a couple of them on the headlamp brackets. Indicators used to be attached on their original bracket on the tops of the stanchions. Now they are angled back a little bit, but they're also a bit more tucked in, so it kind of reduces clutter a little bit. Okay, bracketry on this thing. That cover that covers the bottom of the Speedo only held in with 2 bolts. Now I needed longer bolts and spacers because the holes are recessed. And that there is a piece of aluminium angle, slightly bent and adjusted to get the angle of it right. And it's just bolted in there using existing holes. And every modification I've done on this bike, everything I've done, has not involved cutting or chopping of the actual original bike. So, and I've kept all the old parts. So I can actually return this to stock standard. I've kept all the bits, so I could return it to a standard 2017 Street Scrambler. I did that on purpose because I never knew up front whether I was going to hang on to it or what I was going to do with it. So I thought, well, don't chop it around, and then you can always return it to where it was. Right, there you go, that's what I've done today. That's my latest mod. What I'm going to do now is go and have a coffee. That makes absolutely no difference to wind or anything else, by the way. That is purely for show. Although having said that, I haven't blasted it up a big open road yet, so maybe I'll do that sometime in the future, and you can, I'll report back then. Now there's a petrol station, actually there's one just over there. Can't see whether they do coffee or not. I'll go and have a look at that. I was going to go to somewhere a little bit further away, but I completely forgot about this one. It's got a Greggs, I reckon. I might just get a coffee in there. I will, there's a Starbucks as well. Right, I'll be back in a moment. Me have a coffee.